Okay, so we're going to do a very quick, efficient version of the demonstration here. So you'll want to hit PAX Demo World. That will bring you into our clean slate. We're going to have our helper on the bottom left. Tells you all the controls. You can always press tilde to collapse it or bring it back up. So real quick here, the tools we have available to us: path drawing tool. If we press Q to bring up our tools, path placement. This is just a click and drag for the temporary placement. You can do a right click to get rid of. If we add that back in and then press E, that's going to confirm it. That will let the villagers move anywhere that you place paths. Pressing C will place dirt paths. As long as they're bumped up against the other paths, they can walk on there. If we bring our tools up again, go to buildings. We can select any of these buildings. This is a passenger stop. A house will bring more villagers in. The boat dock is just aesthetic right now. We don't have boats implemented. Or these generic shops. Just click to add. Can't put them anywhere that the red X's show you're overwriting something. Shift and mouse wheel will change the color. Right will rotate, so we can place one of them in. If we come back in here, we can place a house to get some more villagers. The tree tool works like a paintbrush. If we left click and drag, that will draw trees onto the world. Right click will delete. We can change the size of this circle with shift and mouse wheel. We can change the density within this circle with alt and mouse wheel. That will not fill in as much, or very, very low. Bring that back up, delete. Control and mouse wheel will cycle through the different flowers and trees, or you can always come back in here and select the specific one you want. And that little black and white icon is for either a natural placement, or if we press F to change it, it will do a fixed grid placement. Next, we'll add some trains. So first we're going to add a train stop here. You can see there's train track and walking path on either side of this. If we just overlap our existing piece, just like that. And we'll put one over here on this side, make a little walking path, press E to confirm. Then if we bring up our tools again and go into the track pieces, we have a bridge as well as regular flat track. We're going to do the regular flat track first. Try and land right on top of the existing piece. If you miss it, it's okay. We'll show that here. If you go too low, there's X's you can't place on top of things. If you go too high, we'll have a little gap here, so we just need to make sure that we connect things. T is going to add a train. You can keep pressing T to add more trains, or press G to get rid of them. And we'll leave one there. You can see right now this will just loop around. This is for testing purposes, but we can come in here and draw a bridge. The bridge tool is a click and drag as well. You can see here if we're in the wrong direction, it'll tell us to move over. We can go over trees and walking paths, but not buildings with bridges. You can also build bridges in up and down direction, left and right, right and left. And as the passengers are getting onto this train, they will move over here, so it'll drop them off at this section. You can always press X to clear out your current selection. That'll bring you back to just the regular pointer. And if you need to, you can click on the track. That will bring up this little widget here, and you can press T to add more trains, or G to get rid of them. And we see this drop some passengers off. There's also a delete tool that will delete everything. So we can delete trees, we can delete buildings and walking path. We can delete tracks. Or if you're using the track tool, you can right click and drag, and that will just delete track. And if you want to get rid of the bridges, you would just use the regular delete tool and then press E to confirm. Also, all of this works with the controller as well. So if I just pick up my controller that's already on here and start moving it, immediately the contextual helper windows will change. We can see if we go into any of the tools, they work the same way. Just instead of left click, you would use A for Xbox controllers, X to confirm. We can add ourselves a few more buildings in here. Give ourselves another house, just like this. Same thing, the tree tool. Left bumper and right bumper will zoom the camera in here. And X will switch us between the different modes. Up and down will change the density, and then left and right will change the size of the circle. And delete tool works just the same way. A to select an area. If you hold B, it'll draw a green square, and that will get rid of your selection, and then X to confirm. That should be everything. Thanks for checking out LoCoMo.